Alright, in this video we're working on the Chevette, like always, but this time we're working on the fuel system. I've got a 10-gallon fuel cell that I'm going to put right here between the frame rails, and I'm going to mount it under the car because I don't want it in the car with me. So I got a cheap fuel cell off of eBay sitting over here, and because I don't want to have to cut a hole in the floor to fill it up with, and I like having my pump in the tank, I bought me a fuel pump assembly out of a Honda Civic from the local junkyard. So we're going to mount this in the top of here, somewhat like that, and bolt it down through the plastic. Probably get another piece of plastic that has a better sized hole in it. But it's kind of copying what the Holley and the FI Tech stuff is. It's just a lot cheaper. So if it works, it'll be cheaper. So we took out the factory 5/16 line from the pump and cut it off, and then drilled it out from the top. And we're working on a piece of 3/8 line that's going to go back in through the top, and then we'll put a bigger line for the return also. And we might put a vent in there or put the vent in the corner of the tank. So be something like that once we get that bent. Okay, here's what we got so far. Here's the pump hanger. I went ahead and welded in some 3/8 lines. I'll probably put some sort of JB weld or some sort of epoxy on there just to keep any gas from sloshing out, because I'm not sure that there's not some pinholes. But then I took the top off and drew that pattern out here. So my plan is to bolt this piece of heavy plastic down, and then drill a hole in the middle that this tank will, or that this hanger will slide through, which should be about that big in the middle. And then we'll have a much cheaper version. Here's the ring I cut out for the top of the tank. I drilled a little hole in the middle, which is the same size as this gasket on the bottom of the pump hanger. And then this, if I can do this with one hand, slide. And that's how it sits in there. I still have to drill my holes to bolt this together. And it just sits, I don't know, probably about an inch above the tank. So what I'm planning on doing is getting this mounted in the tank, and then I'm gonna, or mounted in the car, and then I'm gonna have a hole cut with a spout welded on it to fill it from behind the license plate. And that way it'll be like a factory tank, and I won't have to hear the pump groaning all the time. Getting ready to mount the fuel cell. I got everything taken out of it. My plan for today is to get a piece of flat bar and run from this frame rail to this frame rail, that the straps that I'm going to build are going to press this up against to keep it from wobbling. So we'll get those cut out and grind some paint off and then weld them in. Okay, got the fuel cell sitting here. Got one piece bent around the corners to hold it. This one here we're getting ready to bend. The plan is to bend these, and then I'll cut two pieces on each side that are going to come off and go down, that will tie into the bars that we put across the frame. This way it'll be like a basket that sits under the fuel cell to keep it from moving side to side or front to back. So here's what we got so far. Here's the tank with the two straps that run up and down, and I got these four little kickers that come off the side. And what we're going to do is drill a hole through the middle of each of these that will correspond with a hole in the straps we welded in over here. That we'll use a small piece of all thread as basically like a long bolt, and I'll weld the weld the top on here so we don't have to try to unbolt it from the top, because they'll have a floor over it. And then that should have the fuel cell mounted securely. Here's the basket that's going to go under the fuel cell, pretty much completed. Getting ready to put some paint on it. We got this brace in the middle. It's welded off to one side just to clear the sump on the bottom of the tank. So we're going to get this painted up and put it back in the car and see how it looks. Here's the fuel cell fully mounted. We've got some little strips of foam or felt to go in between them to keep it from rubbing. And it's pretty solid. It moves the whole car when you shake it. I'll take the light down and show you the bottom. Here's the straps tied in with some all thread. I'm going to replace those nuts with either nylock nuts or put Loctite and lock washers on them. But then it ties them together, and there's little straps that run up the front and the back. And we're also going to cut these tabs off because we're not going to use them for anything. Got the fuel cell modified. I had this spout welded on. This will probably get cut down, but it's a little long so I can have it where I need it. And then I had these welded up down here on the bottom just to clean it up a little bit. I was working on modifying my fuel pump hanger, which I've got the pump sitting on there, and all I did was I added a piece in the middle to lengthen it down, so now the sock sits down inside that sump, which I feel like is a pretty good spot for it to sit. But all I have to do is drill these holes and get that bolted together, and then get a gasket under this and have that all setting on there, and then the fuel cell will be pretty much done. Here's the fuel cell sitting up in here with the neck on it. I had to trim this strap just a touch because of where this pipe had to be, and we cut some more out of the car. We're going to cut this hole out here bigger, where the fill neck will sit back here somewhere, and we're going to try to put a flip down license plate on it off of an older car. So getting to work on this, trying to get this fuel system sorted out. Working on finishing up this fuel fill on the Chevette. I got the fuel cell out of it, sitting on the table. I got the original fuel filler neck and I cut it down. I got away from got rid of the vent. I'm hoping that won't be an issue because this is going to have such a big hose anyways, and it'll be a straight shot into the tank. But this will sit in here like this once I get it set in there. And then I'm going to cut the neck off of the cell to give me a little bit better angle on getting the hose on there. So once we get that all cut out, I'll see what it looks like. Got this hole enlarged, got the neck sitting in there. We're going to install a flip down license plate in front of it, but I got a piece of hose connecting the fuel cell to the filler neck. I'll come back in when I do my tin work back here in the back and cover all this up and smooth it out. And also it'll give me more area to connect this because I just got one screw in there right now, but I'll probably put a flat piece across here with the hole in the middle. Then I can put 3 screws back in it like it was from the factory. But that'll probably do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let me know how I'm doing.